Hey everyone, RSKOS here, and welcome back to another episode of Sonic Adventure. Last time, we got introduced to Knuckles gameplay in Speed Highway and Casinopolis. And this time, we move on as, I think we know what just happened to Sonic and Tails, and we also know what's gonna happen up here, because it only saves at the end of the stage. Yay! We were spoiled! This scene, I'm gonna talk over because we saw it last time, but this scene... What? I love that. In fact, I love everything about what's about to happen animation-wise, but yeah. Slow walking is going to be a thing, but before we do that, I can open this door. In that case, I want to take a detour. There is something about Emerald Coast that I want to see if I can do. Just so you know, Emerald Coast is not a Knuckles stage. You can never visit it as Knuckles, and the same is true as Tails. In fact, not that many characters actually go to Emerald Coast. Only a few of them do, Sonic being one of them. However, that does not mean that they're not playable with other characters. Okay, young man, go away. I want the old man. Please don't take that out of context. I require the old, okay, there's no way to make this sound any, better. I'm borrowing the old man. There, that'll work. We are taking him over here, as there is a certain glitch that, if I can pull it off with the old man here, this is completely, like, off focus. Okay, if I place him there and... Okay, I didn't do it quite right. I'm not super sure how this glitch works, as I haven't really ever done it, admittedly. But what you want to do is place him in a certain position so that he's not quite against the grate, but pretty close to being against it, and then you want to glide as best as you can into the space in between. Aha! Hey! I did it. And the idea is you'll push yourself through and dun da 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 da. Find the emerald without any hint balls. What? That is not what I was expecting. We're in Emerald Coast as Knuckles. This is completely unintended, as you are never meant to visit the stage as Knuckles. As such, things are gonna be wonky. You cannot, unfortunately, finish the stage. You know where the lighthouse is? That is a no-go zone. If you try to go over there, the game will essentially soft lock and then kick you out with some characters, and in other characters, in the case of a character like Knuckles, it'll put you in purgatory. I'll show that off when we get to it. But, yeah. And yes, you did hear me right. It is possible to glitch in here with other characters. I didn't show it off with Tails, but there's a way for him to get into Emerald Coast as well. But his involves doing a lot of out-of-bounds flying, which is, questionable to say the least. And there's also another way for Amy to get in later that also happens to involve the old man, but that's a more complicated glitch compared to the one I just pulled off. Surprisingly, the stage is playable up until a certain point, though. You wanna know how playable? Well, I also kinda wonder, can I climb? Wow, I can climb. How far will it let me climb? Whoa, okay, it's kind of weird. Whoa, it is like... Wait, is it? I think the scripting is trying to pull me off to the side. Whoa. Let's just fly around the island. Where are we going? Over there? Sure. Sure. We're over here now, I suppose. We even skipped the loop, which I kind of wonder if I can fly on. This is just a fun little distraction. I don't know, admittedly, of too many of the more interesting exploits, but this is one I know of. And sure enough, we can run from the Orca. I will note that other characters have issues with the Orca running. Amy, for instance, has way different physics when it comes to speed boosters and bounce pads, as well as just getting knocked into by the Orca. And it causes her to go flying way too far, making the section more or less impossible as Amy, as she would just completely overshoot the docks. Knuckles, Tails, and Sonic, though, obviously all have similar running mechanics, and while Big isn't hackable or glitchable, well, bleh, let me rephrase that. While Big isn't glitchable into Emerald Coast, because reasons we'll see later, he is hackable into the Sonic version of the coast. And Big has the reverse problem to Amy in that his momentum just dies. The camera is having a field day. Is there a top to this? What do you know? There actually is a top to this. With that all being said, though, here's hoping I'm not about to crash the game horribly. Yeah, this is unfortunately what happens when you try and load back in. You're sent into Bounce Pad Purgatory. In the case of Tails, for whatever reason, it'll boot Tails out of the stage entirely. But in the case of Knuckles, who has no pupils whenever he's bouncing, well, we're in Bounce Pad Purgatory. You can see distant levels of the stage, but yeah, there's, I don't think, any possible way we can reach them. Yeah. As such, I am left with only one option here. And that isn't it. So fun distraction aside, I'll meet y'all back with the main game. Huh. I was expecting to be booted back out to the main menu, but no, it booted me right back here. Okay. But yeah, that's a fun little glitch. Again, the old man can be used with Amy as well, but that's a bit more finicky, while with Tails, you actually have to glitch out of bounds from the other side of the hotel by the street and somehow maneuver your way over here, which is more than a little difficult to do, but yeah, it's interesting. Unfortunately, it's not possible to get past where I got with Knuckles with any character. As in the case of Tails, it'll boot him out, and in the case of Amy, I believe she's sent to the same purgatory that Knuckles was. So that was fun. Now let's, you know, follow Slow Walking Eggman.
Eggman, give me back the Master Emerald.
Knuckles. Oh, this isn't what you're after.
You're right.
That's okay, though. I can use you as a guinea pig to test it. Chaos! Chaos!
Chaos? It's that creature again. The same one I saw on my island. He was there when the Master Emerald shattered. I'm sure of it. He saved me the trouble of looking for him. Now I'll get him good.
Way to go, Chaos!
Ha! Changing shape won't scare me. Fine, give it your best shot.
Meet the one and only time we fight with Chaos 2. This is an interesting fight, but before I go into the mechanics, because oh boy, they're weird. This takes place right after Eggman stole the Casinopolis Emerald from Sonic and Tails. And it's kind of interesting because that's the very emerald he just gave him. It's the silver colored one. Shoot that, I screwed that up. But, right, and we actually have been able to see Chaos 2 multiple times already. Tails and Sonic both saw Chaos 2 when Knuckles confronted them. But this is the only time we fight him, and honestly, this is one of the harder Chaos fights because it's finicky. I've had times where this fight goes, like, super well, and then I've had times where it's really awful. The premise of it is the exact same as the fight with Chaos Zero in Sonic's playthrough, given that you just have to hit him on the head. But it's a bit more trouble because he's a bit bigger, is able to shield your fist attacks, and, well, has this attack where he'll bounce around and create shockwaves. The best way I've found to deal with him is to just glide into his head rather than try and punch him. But even that doesn't always work. As his health goes down, he'll use that shield attack more often, which, as far as I know, he is completely invulnerable when he is doing that. Whoop, boom. And down he goes.
Is that all you got?
And I'm in the air, whoa. Now, bear witness to that glorious cutscene that is about to happen.
So what have you won this time? You have yet to see the true powers of chaos.
Yeah, that still doesn't faze me. You hear?
I know something that might. It's about Sonic.
What? What about Sonic?
He's after the pieces of the Master Emerald too.
What do you mean?
You're not the only one on a wild goose chase, idiot. Why should I ruin your surprise?
I just realized something. Sorry to break this, but the Chaos Emeralds are still here.
I wonder what he meant by that.
That's
I
not
can't find Sonic.
right. What? Wow, I am breaking this episode way more than I thought. First off, that slow walk is absolutely ridiculous. Second, the Chaos Emeralds that normally float around Chaos were still there. Whoa, Mystic Ruins. Okay.
I wonder why Sonic is after the Master Emerald. I'd better work fast and get to the bottom of this.
Knuckles, you could have, grabbed the Chaos Emeralds floating above your head. That blue and red, light that was just kind of there, those were the Chaos Emeralds that were in Chaos. Whenever he's in that bubble form, the Chaos Emeralds will just kind of float around him. And the same is also true when you kill him. They just kind of float around him. They're supposed to despawn during that cutscene. I don't know why they didn't. I have never seen that. If I'm correct in saying, though, our next stage is in the jungle. Again, I am stunned by how much I've broken the game this episode. I just wanted to... What, am I wrong? Okay, that's not open. I admittedly wasn't expecting to just be sent here. Okay, maybe... I'm either supposed to go back to Angel Island or I'm supposed to go over here. I'm a bit fuzzy at this part of the game. Let's see, is it... Ah! Here we go. First power up is Knuckles.
You've got the shovel claw. Now you can dig through dirt and stone. Press the jump and action buttons simultaneously.
So, Shovel Claw. Interesting one. It's kind of weird in this game. In Adventure 2, they streamlined this mechanic, but in this game, you have to press them at the same time, which is... You have to press B and A at the same time, or the equivalent of the two action buttons on whatever version you're playing. It's kind of weird in this version, and I don't really like it in the original Adventure because of that weird control scheme. It says Monkey Destruction Switch, place to destroy. Yep, that's what that does. This is ridiculous. Just gonna point that out, but the shovel claws though. I like them in concept and they were used way better in Adventure 2. But in this game they're weird. Along with everything else about this game. Yeah, there's a bunch of mechanics in Adventure 1 that I feel were streamlined in Adventure 2. Which makes sense, it's a direct sequel. Yeah, here we are, next to Angel Island, which does not look like anything, or doesn't look anything like it did in the cutscene. It's also been my headcanon that this entire area, including Snowcap up there and Red Mountain, were all part of Angel Island, and that we're on Angel Island right now, crashing to the ground, and that the Master Emerald Island area is just another island that is also floating. But I could also be completely wrong about that. If you're at all curious, you can head back up here, though, and see the Shattered Master Emerald. Yeah. Whoa! Knuckles is not happy about that! Whoa! What is it about... You know what? I shouldn't be surprised Knuckles is the one breaking the game, considering Sonic Boom. We're just gonna leave it at that. Anyway, though, our next stage is one of my personal favorites, Red Mountain. This stage is a lot like Pumpkin Hill, if you've played that stage in Adventure 2. Find the pieces of the Master Emerald. I believe it's fairly common during Red Mountain for at least one emerald to be underground. I didn't mean to select the hint, but I'll take it. Let's see. There's supposedly one up here. This stage is really fun though because of Knuckles' ability to climb and to glide. And this is an example of a stage that, while it was designed for Sonic, I think plays better as Knuckles. Which does bring me to something that I kind of touched on with Tails. Every stage in the game is designed around Sonic. There's only one stage in the game that isn't really designed around Sonic, and it's the one stage that Sonic never goes to, which we'll get to later, as we still haven't seen it yet and aren't going to be seeing it with Knuckles. But because of that, whenever the other characters are introduced into Sonic stages, there's always a bit of a catch. Speaking of which, where is this emerald? Is there any catch to it? Okay, it's definitely up there. Is it over here? Is it buried? Or is it... Wait a minute. Ah, there it is. There's a life in the middle here that I will gladly take after dying a few times before. Oh, I need to visit the Chow Garden. Oh, shoot. Not yet. Oh, I really hope I didn't lose all the canary progress. Oh, well. Yeah. This is a stage, though, that, even though it's designed for Sonic, I think works better for Knuckles. For one, you can reach this area that Sonic, I was about to say couldn't reach, but let's be honest, about Spin Dash, he could probably reach here. We've been in one area this whole time, pretty much. You can go over here to the lower areas. I don't believe there's a way to glitch into the other area of Red Mountain. I can try and see if I can find it. Yeah, it's down here. It is sealed shut, and I don't believe there's any way to force it open or to glitch into it. If I'm wrong, let me know. But this isn't an Emerald Coast type situation where you can just force it to happen. There's one nearby. Oh, getting colder. Which is ironic considering Red Mountain. Whoop. Bet it's down here. Is it in the enemy? Yep, there's in the enemy. If I had to guess, our last one is probably going to be underground somewhere. Luckily, the sensor still works for that. That would be cruel and unusual if it didn't. Whoa, wind gust. Yeah, that's another thing about Red Mountain is that a lot of times it might seem like you're gonna die, but there's a lot of wind gusts to just kind of save you. Okay, I bet I know where the other one is. It's not there, but it... Okay, maybe we're wrong. Over here? Nope. somewhere around here. I will say red mounting can be kind of difficult if you are going for true 100% and doing every type of mission. This one's not too bad with the no hint run, but when you're doing the timed run, this is where things start to get difficult. This is one stage where I first found out that in the timed run, it will spawn the emerald pieces all really close to the starting location, but even then, it can be kind of difficult. Okay, here. Monkey bars, monkey bars! Oh, it's underground, huh? Guess I was talking about that. I could have swore whenever you play the stage, it's gonna try and randomize one of them to be underground, at least upon the initial layout, but that's not the case. Whoa, 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 whoa! Up, Knuckles! And there we go.
Found it.
Oh, I should have steered myself backwards and just done it in midair. That would have been awesome.
Good enough.
That also worked. Through the wall. Yay. Whoa, that was a weird placement with the grass. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this episode, as, well, I think we know what's happening next. We just saw Sonic and Tails pass out after Casinopolis Zone. We know their next stage was Ice Cap, and we just finished our next stage, which probably took place at about the same time. That was weird. I think we know what's coming next. We're gonna save that for next time, though. Thank y'all for watching this episode of Sonic Adventure. I've been RSKOS, and I hope y'all like that little glitch fest that this episode's been. I will see y'all next time. Take care. Bye!